Hello YouTube, Guru Grimes here. Now, in this video, I will be discussing the retirement of Conor McGregor from the UFC. Now, this has shaken the whole MMA community, literally shaken the whole community, in which everybody right now is wondering why has Conor retired? Why has he retired? Now, maybe it's the proper 12 risky, I don't know, but it has shocked many people. It has shocked me. It has shocked Khabib Nurmagomedov, who is his arch nemesis. And people are wondering why did he do it. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you my take on why McGregor quit the UFC and what could be the reasons why he quit. And is he coming back? Is McGregor coming back to the UFC? Right? I'm going to give you my take from a fighter standpoint because I do fight. I do the training. I have my videos posted up. You can see one or two videos. I'm going to be posting up a lot more sparring sessions. Okay, so that's going to be the case. Let me get my phone, make sure that it's off. I don't want any kind of problems when this video starts. Alright, perfect. So, one of the main things of why McGregor quit the UFC is because people are saying it's because of his proper 12 risky. Now, McGregor's a businessman. Okay, I don't think this thing is gonna be a big problem for him. I really don't think so. But he has other products that are coming out. I think he has a movie contract. People are saying that that's coming out soon. He has his whiskey, which is doing really good in the UK. It's doing really good bull riding. So people, this is a good businessman, right? He's a good businessman. I give him that much, right? Now, in terms of a fighter, now McGregor had a lot of matches that he had to go up against. Firstly, people were saying that he was going up against a rematch against Khabib, a rematch with Nate Diaz. Then they were saying something about from what I was saying, Tony Ferguson. He wanted to have a rematch with Tony Ferguson, or a match with Tony Ferguson. But the thing with Tony Ferguson is that there's so many problems right now with Tony Ferguson, with the wife, with the whole thing, how he's calling his wife a witch, right? Running into the freeway, this is his stuff this is online. So I'm gonna have to report it, right? It's what's going on with Tony. I mean, we gotta keep him in prayers. He's a celebrity, so you gotta just let it out there, right? But so many things that happened with Tony Ferguson that he wouldn't be fighting McGregor if McGregor would have come back from suspension. So the suspension was a whole thing that came up, right? McGregor probably left because he was suspended for so long and he didn't want to get him back into fighting. There's another theory of why he quit is that people were saying that he wanted to get shares in the UFC. He wanted to get shares, and Dana White told him plain out, no, not happening. Right? So this is one of the reasons why, right? My take on it, okay, of why McGregor quit is a little bit different from what everybody's saying, okay? So I'm thinking McGregor was on a roll for the past couple of years. He beat so many people. Eddie Alvarez. He beat so many people. So many people. Right? And he was on a roll. He was doing really good in terms of money. And the thing about McGregor, I think that he got overconfident. And I think that he stopped training as hard as he should have trained. That's what I'm thinking. You're just giving me your thoughts below, right? And you saw the fight with Khabib, right? How Khabib was able to chain wrestle him to the ground. Khabib is a strong guy. Khabib doesn't go full force, right? Compared to McGregor. McGregor goes full force. When he's punching, he's more of a fast twitch muscle kind of guy. So he comes out strong. That's his body type, right? Khabib, on the other hand, is from the long years of Dagestan, the endurance, Marlin training, those kind of stuff. Khabib is more of a slow twitch dude. Because I think it's either genetic or it's just that how it is, right? From the environmental training, he's more of a slow twitch kind of guy. So when Khabib is chain wrestling you, he doesn't go fully strong, but he slowly brings you down until you get tired and tired. And that's situation with McGregor. So if you take a look what happened, McGregor thought that he could outstrike Khabib. But when Khabib did bang, right? What happened is that McGregor didn't know. He didn't know what happened. He didn't think this would happen from a guy who did wrestling. Remember what he was saying? Let's wrestle, let's wrestle, let's wrestle at the UFC press conference. So my thinking is that McGregor is not as confident that he could come back and face Khabib. Let me tell you something. These guys go through a lot of crap when it comes to their training schedules and on fight day. They go through a lot of crap. They go through a lot of problems dealing with having to fight, with having to go up against these high-level opponents. And Khabib is the best of the best. He is the best, as Sylvester Stallone says. It's just something that he has to overcome. It's a stepping stone in his life that I'm not too sure that he wants to overcome. Because Khabib, let me tell you something. I do fight betting, okay? So in my future videos, I'm going to be giving you the tips to be able to bet on a fight, right? The best tips, the best tricks, everything of how to be able to bet on a fight. I'm going to be giving that to you, all in all, daily, best content of how to be able to bet on a fight. It's not a problem, right? So I'm going to be giving you these things. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. But to get back, I want to let you know that I don't think that he was ready for Khabib. I don't think he was ready. I don't think that he could take Khabib's chain wrestling. And I believe that as a result, he quit. He left because I don't think that he could take the chain wrestling from Khabib. Khabib is a dangerous guy, right? And I just don't think that he could have done so. That's why I think that he may have left the UFC. And again, he's rich. He doesn't need to do this again. But this is my 2 cents, right, of why he quit. Now, do I think that McGregor will make a good businessman? Of course. He's really a good businessman. But I mean, he's a good fighter. He's an amazing fighter. But I just think that, to be honest, Khabib is as nurmagomedov is the best as they get. So to come back in and deal with that kind of stress, possibly losing again, which he would lose, because I do, again, fight betting. I know the fundamental analysis. I know how good Khabib is when it comes to the ground. A wrestler is always better than a boxer. That's just facts. People may say otherwise, but a wrestler is always better than a boxer, because for a boxer to knock you out, right, it takes about a couple rounds for him to knock you out. But somebody could be easily submitted with wrestling techniques, providing the fact that the person who they're going against doesn't know wrestling. So it's easy to submit somebody compared to knocking them out with one punch. Very unlikely to knock somebody out with one punch. This doesn't happen. So the fundamentals sound for Khabib. I think McGregor knew it. I think his coach knew it, and Kavanaugh. I think Kavanaugh knew that. So that's my 2 cents. Like, comment, and subscribe. Guru Grimes signing out. I'll be back at you both.